friends, my name is Christine and welcome to today's cooking video. Now, if you're new around here and have not subscribed yet, maybe do that now. Did you guys know that over 60% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed? What up with that? And while we're talking about it, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button so more people can find this video. Now, you might be wondering what in the world I'm doing with all these brown, disgusting bananas. It's come to my attention that we have a situation and we need to do something about this. I decided to make 3 different items with bananas in them. Now, I have already made a video on my banana bread that will help you win friends and influence people, but back then I didn't have any subscribers, nobody watched it, so we're redoing it. Today we're going to do a banana bread recipe, a separate banana muffin recipe, and a third how to prep for smoothies for breakfast recipe. I need 3 bananas for the muffins, 3 bananas for the bread, and I have 4 bananas to go. So we'll use these for the smoothies and we'll do that right now. You guys are going to die when you see how smart this is. Check it out. Okay, we are going to peel said banana. Oh, make sure you get that banana stringy off. Do you guys like that? Ugh, I hate those. That ruins the banana. Although I'm allergic to bananas, so I don't eat bananas unless they are cooked. For some reason, I can eat them cooked, but raw, they make me super, super sick. Okay, so all I'm doing is I have this Tupperware because if I use a plastic bag, you guys will yell at me. And I'm cutting them into, I don't know, like 1.5 inch chunks, like this. And all we're gonna do is stick them in the freezer. So they're gonna be totally frozen into these like ice cubey type of banana chunks. And Dave and Andrew, who are the main smoothie drinkers at the moment, throw them into their shake in the morning, which I think is genius. No one has ever thought about doing that before, ever. I've coined a phrase, except in cooking terms, so I don't know what that's called. This newfangled cooking, I mean, you guys gotta get behind it. It's amazing. There we go. 4 bananas, prepped for smoothies. Done and done. Bye-bye. I'm back. I had to change my shirt because I was like, I don't like cooking with like really long sleeves and my hair down, so I had to fix all of it. The banana bread recipe starts by creaming your butter and sugar, which is amazing because that's how you start cookies, and cookies are amazing, which means it's gonna be delicious. Get that in there. And the banana muffin recipe starts with egg, milk, and oil and mashed banana. Stir all that together. 1 egg. Okay, 1/3 of a cup of milk into our, this is our muffin bread. Okay, 1/3 a cup of milk, 1/2 a cup of oil, and your mashed bananas. This is my kid's favorite part, to mash up the bananas into banana juice. That's what they call it. That doesn't sound good at all. It reminds me of is that Brian Regan? About banana juice. And if your bananas aren't quite soft, you can use a pastry blender to mush these up. I think that's a really good way to start it. And if you guys want to know where I got this amazing pastry blender, it's just from Amazon. Dave bought it for me. It's amazing. It's the most heavy duty one I've ever had. So I will link it down below for you. And any more mushing I need, I'll take care of with my hand mixer when I get that out. These bananas are for this one. Next, we'll add our dry ingredients. Now, I get asked all the time where I get these huge containers for my flour and sugar. So I keep my all-purpose flour in one of these huge bins and then my white sugar. And the answer is, I don't know. They're really old. Lustroware. Okay, I'm gonna try and find some. If I can find them, I'll link them below. And this is one of the OXO Pop storage containers. They're amazing. I love them. I don't have a lot because they're expensive, but I try and pick up like 1 or 2 new ones a month. Maybe one day I'll have that pantry, you know, the one that's like, oh, it's beautiful, everything matches. But I'm also realistic. 2 cups of flour. 2/3 of a cup of brown sugar. Can I tell you how much I hate the 1/3 cup measuring cup? Because the sets don't come with them very often, and then you always need 2/3, like I feel like I need a 2/3 measuring cup and then a 3/4 cup measuring cup, and then my life will be complete. We're gonna go 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Yeah, that's gonna make them nice and floofy. And 1 teaspoon of salt. If you have daughters, you should be able to tell me what movie that came from. If you're in the market for a hand mixer, this Oster is like my favorite one I've ever had because these are thick. They're not the wire ones. I hate the wire ones. And it has a retractable cord. I'll try and find one and link it below. I had to get a second one Like I got one for my wedding and then burned it out. So this is my second one. Don't mix for too long, you don't wanna make it tough. Now, if I remember right, this muffin recipe only makes 12. So if you're smarter than me, you would double it because I forgot to do that. And I love this muffin sized scooper. So I'll try and leave a link to this size down below. It's the perfect size for muffins. But today I'm gonna use these jumbo free size muffins just because we like them. So this banana muffin recipe came from my mom, if I didn't already say that. I have no idea where she got it from. This is just like her recipe that she always used. These are so delicious. They were one of my favorite things she made. Well, my mom made a lot of good things, honestly. There was not a lot she did not do well. But she would make these by the, it sounds dumb to say by the dozen, but by like the 3 dozen, you know what I mean? Always had a ton of these. She would just go to town and make all of the muffins. They freeze really nicely. They last for several days just in a baggie or something on your counter. If you stick them in the fridge, they'll last even longer. They are good totally plain or with butter like my kids like to do it. 400-degree oven for 15 to 20 minutes. While my muffins are in the oven, that almost rhymes, we're gonna do the banana bread, which takes way longer to bake. And if you're wondering, what am I going to do with all of these banana baked goodies? Basically, these are gonna be our breakfast for the next 2 days in our house. So tomorrow we'll have banana muffins. The next day we'll do like scrambled eggs with banana bread. It'll be fine, it'll be gone in like no time at all. So I have my butter softened in this glass mixing bowl, and we're gonna add some sugar. It's best if you don't ask how much. It's really best. Just close your eyes, Don't look away so you don't see how much, okay? It's just better for everybody. Shh, you don't wanna know. Okay, there we go. We have the sugar in here. There's a reason this tastes so good. And I'm telling you, if you want people to be wowed by your cooking skills, make them this banana bread and make them these banana muffins, and they're gonna say to you, I have never had banana bread that tastes this good in my life. And you're gonna say, I know, right? I know. Here's the problem with being able to cook banana bread this good, is when you try someone else's banana bread, you're kind of like, this isn't that good. Ask me how I know that. Cream this together, butter and sugar. You cannot overmix this. Can I tell you how glad I am that you guys cannot see the mess behind the camera? I have all of my ingredients set out over here and my laptop so I can watch YouTube while I'm like not talking to you. We're gonna add 2 eggs into this and mix again. Oh, not the shell, please. Oops. That's why you do not add eggs into a moving mixer, like a KitchenAid or a Bosch or something. I may or may not have ruined a cheesecake once upon a time. In case you didn't know, cheesecake is not supposed to be crunchy. 2 cups of flour, just using all-purpose flour. I get asked that all the time. Bread flour, self-rising flour, whole wheat flour. Yeah, you could totally make this with whole wheat flour. It'll be a little more dense. I might go a little lighter on the flour, maybe not a full 2 cups. I have never, ever used gluten-free flour, so I cannot speak to that. I just don't have the experience with it. 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, and mix. Just until it comes together, like just barely. So like that's good. See that? It's still kind of dry a little bit. Now we're gonna add our banana juice. So this is our 3 bananas that I mushed thoroughly, and vanilla of your choice. Now I think it says a teaspoon of vanilla. I don't ever follow the measurements for vanilla because I like vanilla, so we're just gonna go like that because vanilla just tastes good. Now, if you are going to add nuts or chocolate chips or anything like that, now would be when you were gonna do that. I am not gonna do that. I'm a purist when it comes to my banana bread. I don't like any additions to it. And to cook it, we're gonna use one of my favorite loaf pans. It's long and skinny. You can see that it's definitely not new. I picked these up from IKEA about 8 years ago. I love them. They're actually my second set. I picked them up first when we first got married. If I can find one similar online, I'll link it below for you, but I just really like these. I feel like they cook really nicely. I did spray the inside, and let's just dump our batter into our loaf pan. I just want to say it's a lot harder to do it in this direction so you can see the batter than it is to hold it up towards me. Cooking TV people, there's some skill involved in this because this feels incredibly awkward. I've been making this banana bread basically since college, and I have never tasted its equal.
I've never seen its equal.
We're gonna bake this on a 350-degree oven for about an hour. I'm gonna check it at 45 minutes and give it a little switcheroo, and then let it go another 15. Okay, here's my completed banana items. I have my banana bread right here. I'm telling you, when my kids came home from school today, they were like, oh, I can smell it outside. So we might dig into this one first for an after-school snack. It may not even make it until tomorrow. And here are the muffins. How beautiful are these? They're like as big as my face. So we might save these for breakfast tomorrow. And this one, I guess they're gonna eat it right now. They're all waiting right here. I don't know about you, but this piece right here, this is my favorite piece. This is the best piece. We'll just set that to the side for me. You guys see kind of the steam and the texture of the inside. Pull the slice up without burning my hand. You guys see that? Oh, it's beautiful. Haley, you want some?
Oh, we have 2 pieces.
I'm just gonna 2. Haley, warm right out of the oven.
Oh, that's not even a question.
Do you want 1 or 2? Is that the question?
12.
Andrew, you want some? Get a plate.
Why is everyone saying that? Can I have 2?
Yes, you can have 2.
Is it recording?
Yes, it's still recording.
Because we love a banana bread.
There you go.
Oh, it's steaming.
I know.
She's thick. I'll take 12 more.
Get out. How many do you want?
She's thick and hot and delicious.
That was mine.
Then cut off the other.
No, that was mine too.
Is there another one?
No. Get a plate, woman. Do you want 1 or 2?
That's a perfect slice.
Yes. Oh my gosh! What happened?
It's a snake.
The whole crust like came off in one piece. Looks like a banana bread worm.
I'm happy now because I don't really like it.
And that's what we're left with. Dave hasn't even had me yet. Oh my gosh. All right, we didn't make it till tomorrow.
I'll take more.
Okay, go try these recipes. I will have them linked down below for you. Don't forget to try out the banana smoothie prep. I'm telling you, it's the best. Thanks for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.